Internet. If you couldn't tell simply by the fact that I'm spending my Friday night making a video for the internet instead of going out with friends, I am very shy. But hey, I'm getting better. I used to cry and have panic attacks and not be able to breathe if my parents made me talk to someone that I didn't know. I would do anything in my power to avoid talking to someone on the phone. And my mom and I would fight about it a lot. The more I grew up, the more outgoing I got, and my middle school years were definitely my loudest years. I screamed and I talked to everyone and I just sang and danced everywhere I went, and I was even on my school announcements every morning. But I developed this nasty habit of interrupting people, and it got pointed out to me a lot, and I got really self-conscious about talking in groups that I just sort of trained myself not to talk at all when I'm in a group conversation. And I'm also really bad at telling when people are done speaking, so I'd either interrupt them in the middle of their thought or I just wouldn't say anything the entire time. Last summer, I made a conscious effort to get myself a job where I knew that I'd have to talk on the phone and interact with people. Admittedly, it was very stressful. After a year though, I find it much easier to talk to people and speak on the phone. It's just overall not as daunting anymore. However, if we meet in real life, please do not expect me to be really loud and outgoing and talkative at first. When I first meet someone, I observe them and their habits, and then I make slight adjustments to myself and my personality to make them as comfortable as possible. Because I'm just really terrified of saying something dumb or doing something stupid and potentially ruining a friendship. Give me some time and eventually I will warm up to you and you won't be able to get me to shut up. Around my family and friends, I am loud and obnoxious, for lack of a better word, and I dance and I sing, and I have been known in the past to make some of the weirdest noises known to man. It's also very rare that I am not speaking in some sort of voice or accent. So here are just a couple basic guidelines on how to talk to a shy person for the first time. From what I've seen, there are really only two ways to make them feel comfortable. And the first is to not point out that they're shy, because I guarantee that they know that they don't really know how to talk to people at first. And the next is don't try to make them talk, because then they just get more nervous because they're put on the spot and everyone's looking at them and they're expected to say something and they don't want to mess it up. And if you couldn't tell, this has all happened to me in the past. I am just a shy person. I have that personality. I don't know. Don't worry. I just felt like I have to make this video because VidCon is coming up. I have a lot of super cool internet friends that I'm meeting. And I'm really obnoxious on the internet, but I am not so obnoxious in person at first. Because if I don't get enough sleep or I have too much caffeine, there's no control on me. I'm not kidding. I will start doing flips and I will sing opera at the top of my lungs. I am sorry to my VidCon roommates, because after that weekend I will be very comfortable and I will be serenading you at all times. Potentially in French, because that's a thing that I can do. Alrighty! I love you guys, and I hope to see some of you at VidCon in the coming weeks, because I am already packed. That's pathetic. I don't care. Alright, I love you guys for real, and I will see you next video. Bye!
Allez tout voir comme tout se mêle, les deux cœurs de tes lèvres, je deviens un casse-tête. Ton rire me crie de te lâcher avant de perdre prise et d'abandonner.